Welcome back to TCast. This is episode 5 with Adam, Jenna and Tyson. And Colesy's actually got a microphone this week, so that's very exciting.
A few little kidlets in the background too.
What's that?
A few little kidlets in the background too.
So you might hear a bit of background noise, but we don't worry about that.
Not my
we haven't got a proper podcast room yet, so we're just using an open floor plan room.
Yeah.
So that's all right.
Well, it's better than the one we filmed before these.
Out in the yard.
or in the master bedroom.
That one
We
was
were on a
awkward.
very cramped table. That wasn't great.
It got really hot and sweaty.
Not in the way you're thinking.
All for the wrong reasons, if you ask me. It was not a good
It's
time.
not the most fun I've had in a bedroom.
It was fun, though.
It was pretty fun, though.
Like this little desk.
I reckon the desk...
We'll have to edit in a picture, I reckon.
Oh, I will.
Colesy.
Don't
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to put... You can probably see the desk on... Wait, we're not even recording this
Well,
one.
we took a...
No, this isn't a video one.
No, it's not. I'm
So we'll have to
used to having the
describe it in
GoPro
detail.
there.
Yeah.
We'll have to figure something out.
Leave it with me.
And we got no GoPro because there was a bit of difficulties with it this week.
Yeah,
So, unfortunate, these things happen.
yeah. No, we don't worry about that.
Yeah.
We're still coming to you live on Spotify with the audio version. So
I still
there you go.
honestly cannot believe we're on Spotify.
Yeah.
Like that, when I tried to ring you, Tyson,
Yeah, I was
when
driving.
when
I
you were
think we all
driving.
tried to get Tyson on the
Yeah,
phone.
well, I was in the car with Jenna and she's like, did Tyson answer you? I'm like, nah. And she's like, he'll answer me, don't worry. Didn't answer.
I'm not answering the phone while I'm driving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good idea.
habit.
Yeah.
Do you not have it like set up on Bluetooth or anything like that?
Your car, I don't
My
think...
Or is
car's...
it that old?
Tyson's car's still got a cassette tape. holder
No,
in there.
no, it's got a CD now. It's got a CD now.
Now, so you did have a cassette tape in
You
there.
still have to unlock it by the way. I didn't even know what way to put in the key. Did you see how long it took me to figure it out? I was
had,
like, oh god.
First car I had was that old. It was actually older than me.
No, that's not that old. You're only 21.
Wait, what was the first car you had though?
A Toyota Hilux. I think it was 96.
Yeah, right.
The same year my parents.
That's older than me.
Yeah, same.
Wow.
The same year my parents got married. I had a cassette tape and everything.
Yeah.
But I loved it. It was just manual. I love
I
driving
feel like
manual.
the first car you ever have holds like a special place for you. Like mine, not for me, but like in your case,
You're
I
still
think.
driving around in your first car that you got.
But truly, like I have had that Elantra for I
I
think
know, you've
6.
upgraded
Well,
not long ago.
it wasn't an upgrade that I had planned for. Like
Yeah.
I didn't pay for it myself. Like it was like a hand-me-down car.
Yeah.
What, you went on a Mustang or something? That's your next car.
Honestly, I'd love a Mustang. I know I'm never going to have one because reality sets in and I'm not made of money.
It's like the thing is, I've got...
You gotta manifest that shit. You're gonna go
Manifest it.
Yeah.
got a dream about it. Put it on your Pinterest board.
Yeah.
My Pinterest
Visualize
board.
it.
It's like...
Visualize you driving around in that.
I
Is
have
it a
many
Mustang?
times. Yeah, Mustang or a Chevy Impala
Chevy.
from Supernatural.
yeah, it's a good car.
That is an awesome car.
See, because I've got two cars. I've got the car that I drive, and then I've got an old classic car,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
What's the old classic car?
Ford Capri 69.
You have to
Two
bring
door
that
coupe.
around one day.
Yeah, I can't drive the thing. Doesn't work.
Oh, you're going to fix it up?
I'm fixing it up.
You're
It's
gonna
just a
fix it up.
shell. Is
Yeah,
it?
it's pretty much. So I'm pretty sure it's getting painted now, so that should be good.
What colour are you going for?
Black.
Oh, nice.
Black.
You're going to get a racing stripe down the middle?
I'm gonna get pinstripe.
You're gonna get T-cast on the side of it, obviously.
Shrink wrap it.
There's gonna be some like gold stripes up the side and everything. It's gonna be nice.
Nice.
That
that'd be
car's
nice to
like
drive.
older than everyone in this room.
That's unreal.
69.
Isn't that crazy?
69, is that why you got that year?
It's Tyson, just to clarify, that's Tyson's favourite number.
And why is that, Tyson? Can you tell?
That's just a good number.
It's just a good number, yeah.
Just a good number.
Do we need to get Eliza in?
Was it So I was actually looking for a Chevy Impala. So I wanted.
Yep.
I've always wanted an old classic, and I thought
Yep.
Chevy Impala, a nice car, but just cost too much. And this Ford Capri popped up, and I went, "Yes, that's the one."
Yeah. How much was it?
6, and then
6,000.
yeah, but then the dude that I brought it off, he actually gets rid of rust, and he also does a bit of painting. So
Yep.
I'm getting it all. I'm getting it paint. I'm going to get it come back painted for about 10 grand. And let's say I brought the car. I bought it for 6, like the rust, but then I spent another 4 to get it all done up and everything. And I went for Shannon's to get the car insured because
Yep.
that's what you do. And the old man was talking to him, and he's like, "I can't do 6 for you." He's like, "I've got to do 12 for you." because I can't find it for any cheaper than 12.
Yeah.
And so I already made like $6,000 when I brought it, and then had a look at it start of the year, and it's like the condition I got it in is for 20.
Jesus.
So car's not even on the road, not even driving, and I've already made about 14 on it
Unreal.
if I sell it.
Jesus Christ.
So if you're ever thinking of doing anything, especially while you're young, this is to everyone out there, buy a classic car, no matter the condition, as long as you can sort of repair it, it will make you money in the long run.
Yeah. So you reckon you'll sell it eventually?
Oh, God, no. God, no.
I feel like that'd be a good thing to hang on to.
I think my kids will probably sell it when I'm
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
When I'm dead.
Yeah.
But, like, my plan is to get the car all done up before my partner, Eliza, and I get married. So when Eliza and I leave,
You're in that car.
we're in that car.
I never took you for such a romantic Tyson.
Yeah.
You're just a big softie.
Just a giant teddy bear.
But yeah, that's what I want to do.
I've got a bit of an analogy, not analogy, but I've got my own mini story about those cars as well. So I've always loved like a classic car and things like that. Every now and then Daisy and I go down to Point Lonsdale where they have like the old classic car shows like in Point Lonsdale.
Oh, yeah.
I've always loved going there because I see the old classic cars and I always thought, geez, I would love to be one of those guys that would just drive one of those cars around. So I'm in that position now because I've just gotten my Holden Commodore fixed. But this now means I've got two cars because I've got my Kia Cerato as well as my Commodore. So my mind was like, I don't know. Yes, sorry, go.
I've just got a photo up and I'm showing everyone, and I'll send it to Adam. This is what I sort of want the car to look like at the end.
Just a nice old classic car.
Nice old classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd come for a drive in that car. Would you let anyone else drive it?
Yeah, probably me dad, and that's
Manual?
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, manual.
You see, I'm out.
You don't know how to drive
And I'm
manual.
in.
Don't know how to drive manual.
I don't know how to drive manually.
So in an emergency situation, you've only got a manual car. You've
We
got
walk.
to rush to the hospital. Like, someone's...
If
on
it's
their
an
deathbed or
emergency,
something.
I'd call an ambulance. Get out the horse and cart.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so you'd walk.
it's actually pretty easy driving a car, isn't that right, Carl?
Yeah, when you know how to do it, when you've done it
yeah.
before, it's easy.
If you're on the if you know how to drive a car on the road, that's half the battle, in my opinion. All we got is just the clutch, and that just pretty much controls the revs of your car.
Yeah.
So when you hear the car overworking, you have to change the gear.
Once I'm going, I'm fine. But like, it's a bit of whiplash.
My ex-girlfriend,
Yeah.
my ex-girlfriend tried to teach me how to drive a manual in the one of the shopping centre car parks.
I think we might have to do an episode where Adam and Jenna drive
Have
a
a
manual
race.
car.
Try and drive your manual that you've got.
Maybe
But-
not mine.
Would not recommend. Kids, don't try this at home.
But yeah.
No, it was pretty
Like if we're not
embarrassing.
filming, Adam, we would have got you fucking putting your finger up your nose and touching
This
your
is
brain.
why I'm not doing anything. Like, this is why I'm glad that we're not recording, because I had an itchy nose and I had to scratch it.
I'm pretty sure you had to scratch your brain, not your nose. Jesus, that was up
The
there,
way
man.
it felt
It's
like
knuckles
it too.
deep. It was like,
Knuckles deep, like a COVID
Did you go in
test.
for the like little lick?
Just to clarify, I didn't eat my snot.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we got a video of you eating boogers anyway.
Oh, the jelly bean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That didn't even taste like boogies.
tastes like dirt.
Wait, whoa,
Yeah.
hang on. Say that word again.
Boogies.
Boogies.
Boogies. Boogies.
Boogies.
Jenna says boogies. What do you say?
Boogers.
Boogers.
Boogies. I say snot.
Yeah.
It's not that funny.
This is not going to be another Parmi situation, is it? Parma situation?
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you. You got away with that
Have
one.
you, were you there when Jenna said how she says pump?
Was that the
I
night
don't
before
think
your
it-
wedding?
No, I don't think it was. I don't think you were there,
No.
actually.
No, I don't think it was. No, because this was at your
It was
place.
after your wedding.
It was after,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the
I think
Not
this
too
is
much longer
before we
after.
actually got you to be featured
Ah,
on it
yeah.
fully.
Yeah, this was
And we were just doing, like-
T-Cast was Adam and Jenna.
Yeah. So we were just doing sort of like a practice just to get a feel for it. And Colesy was telling a story about the best Parmas. He's got a list on his phone. We'll go through that another time.
Oh, he's got a list for everything. Parmas, kebabs.
Yes, and yes.
But I'd trust his judgment because he's had a lot of them.
Yeah, I trust his judgment more than yours currently.
That's fair. We're not going to worry about that.
Still
We'll
touchy
talk
subject.
about that in a little bit.
In
We'll
a
get to
second.
it.
We will
Well,
talk
there are
about that
so
in a
many
second.
mini subjects that we've just been pinballing off each other. I never actually finished my car conversation I was talking about.
Sorry.
But, oh, no.
Talk about your car.
No,
Okay,
we're on this one now. We're still getting at Jenna for saying Parmi. Bloody
Hold on, I don't mean to change the subject. Hold on. No, seriously.
I'll just put in a pinball
Claudia-
machine sound effect.
That's the sound in my head constantly.
Literally.
But no,
That's how one thought
I'll
travels
get
around
back
your
to the
brain.
Parma thing in a second. But Claudia just sent me a
Yeah, say
screenshot.
Parma.
I was wondering about the football because it wasn't starting at the exact time it was meant to start at.
Yeah.
Because it was meant to start at 7:50.
Tyson, you're so lucky that we're not doing video.
I can do whatever I want.
For the audio listeners,
So-
geez, what have you done? It's like the string of your hoodie. You
It's
tied
gone-
that around his
it's gone
face.
under his nose.
And remember the ears.
This has got-
Actually,
this-
I need to get a picture.
you know what you look like? You look like what's the girl from The Fault in Our Stars? She's got like the oxygen thing breather. That's what you
All
look
right, no,
like.
okay, no. Colesy, we don't want to get cancelled this early.
Yep, that's done.
Hey,
No,
just stop
so-
doing it. Oh, he's taking off the hoodie now.
So apparently,
Yeah, you're not going to do that again, are you?
the reason why the game was delayed slightly is because there was reports of an accident at Marvel Stadium tonight as a person has fallen from one of the levels above.
Wow. I hope they're okay.
Like
think
she
so,
sent me
Tyson.
this screenshot of like someone, like now.
Wait, was this
how-
tonight? Sorry, tonight's
This
game.
was tonight's game.
Wow.
Geelong and not Geelong, St Kilda and Carlton. No, Brisbane and
Try
Carlton.
again.
Jesus Christ, it's been a long week. No, but
It's just been one of those days for everyone, I think. But
Yeah,
I
it's
think
been
you
a-
might be
it's been a
feeling
long
it
day.
more than anyone.
um,
Oh, they're playing footsies now. Jeez, you guys are really lucky we aren't videoing this.
this is why we're doing all of this. We're just gonna get comfy. Do you want me to take my socks off too and massage my feet?
All right, keep it
Ew.
G-rated, guys.
I've got goldfish on there today. What do you got? Cockatoos.
I'll do the pinball machine.
What have
sound
you got
effect
on your
again.
socks today, Colesy?
I've got the Essendon Bombers.
Good
Didn't
choice,
you give
mate.
me these socks? I feel like you did.
No, I don't think I did.
Okay, so I think we got to get back onto Parma.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
back,
Jesus.
sorry, we started talking about football, then socks, and we just
You're really left out.
just to
Blue
clarify,
ones.
Jenna is wearing stripy socks,
Yeah.
which aren't as exciting as everyone else's socks, but it's fine. They're lovely socks.
Do I need to start wearing exciting socks?
Always.
Yeah.
It could be our brand, where we
What
just
socks do you
wear.
have? You've got
Yeah, I've got
socks.
like Essendon Bombers.
They're not fun socks.
Yeah.
Well, not
Yeah,
for
we've
the
got a lot of
not for the
subjects,
last
I think.
2 weeks anyway. It hasn't been fun socks.
Yeah, we don't talk
But
about
yeah,
that.
so Colesy has all these lists on his phone of where the best like Parma or kebab or something is in the city. We were having a discussion about it a few weeks ago, and Jenna come out and she goes, "Oh, you're talking about Parmies." And we
Straight away,
Colesy,
my head
we-
snapped and we went, hang on.
Yeah.
Whoa.
we were ready
Really
to cut
felt
Jenna off the podcast just for
Uncomfortable. It
that
was
comment.
a very uncomfortable moment for me.
How do you reckon we felt when you said Parmi?
Like my heart dropped, and I lost a lot of respect for you that day, Jenna.
You're struggling to get that back, by the way. Speaking of struggling to get it back, the swear jar, do you want to update on that really quickly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, every time Colesy posts a Parma on Snapchat, I send him a snap saying Parmi. That
Yeah,
looks
just
like a
to take the
yummy
piss.
Parmi.
You say Parma, is that right?
Yeah, Parma.
Parma.
Where the hell did
Parma.
I get Parmi from then?
Are you
In
from
New South Wales?
New South Wales or Adelaide? I think Adelaide people say it.
Outside of Tasmania and like Victoria, people are prone to say Parmi.
It just doesn't work.
It doesn't sound
Can
right.
I get a Parmi and a pint?
Parmigiana.
Can I get a pot and Parmi? No.
I
Okay, we're not
understand-
going back into this again.
No, just quickly, I understand the Parmigiana. I do understand that, but
It's
in Australia you
Parmigiana.
shorten shit, so it's Parma. Oh, I just...
Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
wasn't
now,
pointing that
hold
out.
on. Now that
Now I
Colesy's
think we can
officially
go.
got a microphone, are we going to include him in the
Yeah, it's sure.
swear jar?
Yeah.
No, I think it just goes to Adam.
Nah.
No,
It's-
same
it's-
name is irrelevant.
We might do it next time round. He might join in because he's already so low. Like he'll be on like 1, and it's going to go to
Yeah, that's only my first.
yeah. So it's going to go to his chosen charity, and I don't want that.
No, so you can swear as much as you like, Colesy, but you're not going to get...
Actually, you know what? I can, because I can just bleep it out in post. So you guys won't even know that I'm
But
actually
what we
swearing.
could do when he swears, he's got to put $1 in, and he doesn't get like. There's no charity that you're doing it for. You just put money in.
Like
So
a mystery
you're-
box type thing.
So you're losing money if you swear, but we're donating.
That can
Oh,
be
so
for
I'm
the
just throwing $1 down the drain, am I?
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's not fun.
To our
Christmas
charity.
party.
Yeah, I think
Colesy
Christmas
can pay
party.
for our Christmas party.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Well, so far
We'll
you
have
got
$1.
$1.
We got a dollar shop.
You got 2. What are they? Soft serve cones from Macca's so far. So
No,
Yeah.
it's 70
oh
cents.
no, they're 70
Have
cents.
they, have
Yeah,
they
yeah.
gone up in price?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember when
inflation.
they were 25 cents.
I heard that. Thanks.
Jenna is the oldest one in the room. She remembers it when they were 25 cents.
She probably when petrol was under $1.
Yeah, I do.
Jeez, now you're really showing your age.
I
yeah.
actually remember when there was a time in the last few years that petrol was under $1.
Oh, I'm not talking about the last few years. That's different.
That was an outlier.
I reckon
In the
probably
timeline.
the cheapest I remember it would be 40 cents.
A litre.
That's damn good. Can we
Like
travel
to
back in
fill up
time for
my
that?
burrito I used to have was like $25.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd be lucky if mine cost under $100.
Yeah.
Are you diesel though?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
Oh,
serious
that-
shit.
yeah.
And I've also got...
I reckon you need to put a friggin' dollar in the jar for picking your nose like that, man.
I'm not.
It's disturbing.
Just stop watching
You need
me.
a
Because he said it
tissue.
after diesel.
Nah.
He's like,
Oh, you did too. Yeah, it didn't even register.
Wait, did I swear?
yep.
Oh, bugger.
Ah.
That's disappointing.
Quick swear jar update just before
Alright.
we start pinging off on the other subjects. Now, I might be inaccurate because I've listened to all these episodes in post and I reckon the total adds up differently. So let me get up to date on the editing and I'll get back to you to the
Alright.
true thing. But for the moment, we're just going off of what we've already said already. So in last place is me with 1. In third place is Tyson with 10.
Yep.
That honestly
Next.
surprises me. I thought Tyson was going to be the one to win.
I nearly
Got
swore
good
earlier.
self-control.
You almost did. Yeah, you were very, very close. But you did good. Yeah, good self-control. Jenna has 14.
You swore 3 times already.
Yes, she has. The
I'm
S
in a
word
mood.
twice, and I think the F word. maybe
Jenna's in
once.
a mood.
PMSing.
And then Adam, 38.
Well, he's only 12 months.
Only once tonight, yeah. So before
Damn,
this
boy.
started, we were at Jenna, 11, Adam, 38, and Tyson was on 10. It's still for a good cause, but you prefer not to
So we're
swear.
trying to compete with each other by not swearing.
And the lowest donates.
The lowest gets to like, go to their charity.
So all the money that we put
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, goes to their charity.
Okay. Yeah, that's a
This
good
is just a
idea.
refresher course. If
So
everyone had
either way, it goes to a
Yeah,
charity
goes to
that
a
deserves
charity.
it.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
That's fair
So,
enough.
forgotten. Yeah, so that's the standings, guys.
so I think we've got some house rules over the last few episodes we need to catch up on. That we've been told.
House rules.
House rules. Even house rules or subject matters?
Subject matters.
Oh, I was
like-
going to say.
All right.
You said
Housekeeping.
housekeeping.
Yeah, housekeeping. That's
Housekeeping,
better, yeah.
sorry.
You got to keep the right terminology
Mate,
consistent
I think
here.
one of the housekeepings is Adam needs to get waxed.
Yes, we
And-
talked about that earlier.
We're going to,
So that's
we're going
happening-
to record it and we're going to put it on TikTok
Yeah.
and
And Snapchat,
on
maybe.
Snapchat. We're going to post it and they're going to.
Oops, sorry. I'm trying to get our TikTok up. So it's TCast with GAT, all one word.
Yep.
TCast with Jenna,
Follow us
Adam,
on
Tyson.
TikTok.
YouTube.
We're on YouTube as well.
Yep. Facebook.
Find us on Spotify.
Yep, Spotify.
I'll admit our TikTok hasn't been going terrible at the moment. We're only at 26 followers, but we're at 278 likes. Each video is roughly, on average, getting about 300 views each, 350.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Our best one
Okay,
was
isn't
nearly.
it? Like, I'm just like that. For me,
Ooh.
is a massive accomplishment.
I'm just
right
Like
there.
we're not like at the level.
I
of,
know
like,
that I'm definitely not in this to get famous. Like, this is.
Yeah, this is just a bit fun.
Like it's just
fun
something
as-
to look forward to every week.
Yeah.
Something
It's
we do
like-
for fun.
We talk off air like we do on, like off mic like we do on mic. The only
Yeah.
thing is we probably swear more when we're off.
Yeah. It's
I'm-
like a therapy session, probably. Like,
Yeah, and
and
it,
you just talk, banter.
Therapy cast
Like,
with Jenna, Adam,
no-
Tyson.
Yeah.
no.
I'm sorry.
I feel like
Come
no
join
matter
us.
what happens throughout the
hard-hitting
week, we
topics.
have this to look forward to every Friday night,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is it's just good for everyone. I think. Like, it's just a good way to
Let off steam.
let off steam and just relax and
Good bonding session.
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like this is actually like sort of strengthen the friendships between everyone a little bit more.
Yeah,
yeah.
I can agree with that, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we're staying in contact with each other more. Like, we're constantly talking throughout the week, trying to think
Tyson
of.
doesn't pick up my phone calls.
I'm letting the side down,
He
Because he's
was
driving.
he was driving.
quote unquote.
No, I think it's just really fun to. Like, people at work are like, oh, I saw you made a podcast. I'm like, they're like, oh, you're gonna make money off it, and I'm like,
Not yet.
It's not even like, yeah.
like I'm not
that's the
even
thing.
not even thinking about that. Like, it'd be a really big accomplishment for us if we were to get.
to able to do this as our job, I think that would be.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we need to have, like, I don't know. I'm not in it for money, as I was just saying. Like, I think it's just something to look forward to for us, and
Geez, we're so humble here, aren't we, on this podcast?
Until we get famous.
Have you seen what's the movie Never Say Never? The Lonely Island taking the
Oh no, it's
Mickey out of Justin
Never
Bieber?
Say Never is the
Justin Bieber.
So the
so what's
Lonely
the
Island
movie?
movie is Never Stop, Never Stopping.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
That is the movie we watched this week, I reckon.
No, you
Nah,
can't
we gotta
recommend again. Someone new's got it.
No,
It's either-
Colesy agrees.
It's either
It's a good movie, but I think we need to go
either-
another.
So
Jenna.
Jenna or
me.
you
Yeah.
recommending?
I think,
Okay.
Rotates around.
I think I've got a movie.
So who are you recommending this week, or is Tyson
I
going to
think I've
recommend
got a
this
movie.
week?
I got nothing to recommend.
All right,
Okay.
so go. What movie you got for next week?
So we it's not sort of a horror movie, but it's written by a horror author, Stephen King.
Actually, just quickly, side note: is it Stephen King or Stephen King? Because
Stephen.
we were looking at the
Stephen.
we were looking at the books before, right? And Daisy reads them and goes, "It's Stephen King."
No,
I'm
it's Stephen
Try
King.
that again.
Stephen King.
Okay, thank you. Just wanted to
I'm
clarify.
pretty sure we've talked about it off mic, and you guys haven't seen The Green Mile.
Oh,
I've
we've seen it.
I've
seen
seen
it?
The Green Mile.
I'll watch it again though. It's like
That
3-hour
is-
movie though.
That is a cracking movie.
When we talked about it a little while ago, you said I haven't seen it.
No, I have seen it.
Then, yeah, we'll watch it. I reckon we'll watch it.
I'll
again.
watch it
It's a good
again for
movie.
sure.
I don't know if I got
It's one of
3
my-
hours though. I'll be honest. The last time I watched something for 3 hours, I fell asleep during Lord of the Rings,
Trust me.
Honestly,
and I watched it in
Yeah.
2 sittings.
We could,
Yeah.
or we could do 1922
I started watching that.
to suspense.
Never finished it.
To sort of a suspense.
I've actually got the short story here somewhere.
But I think we'll go to The Green Mile. It's a good
The
one.
Green Mile. It's one of those long movies. It doesn't feel like a 3-hour movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a
Like,
good
and
movie.
it makes me tear up at the end every time. But we will watch it again and we'll discuss it next week.
Okay, so since
But-
we're talking about movies, we should talk about the movie we watched last week.
All right.
When I have to edit something and break up the sections, right, like what we're going to do here, the way that I smoothen that out is I have a nice little ba-ding in my guitar, and then it sort of fades together. It's on like the first episode, so I'll
Wish my vibrator did that.
well, make a sound as you finish.
Sorry,
And finish.
That was not even there.
So talking about the movie we watched,
Yep.
Octopus.
No.
No, that's,
Oculus.
that was perfect timing.
Okay, so what was your thoughts?
That's how I
It was-
remembered what it was called by saying to myself,
Octopus.
Octopus.
Yeah. It was
Octopus.
Oculus. This was recommended by Colesy.
Hey, it's producer Adam here in post. So after we've recorded, we crap on about Oculus for a while. So if you can't be bothered or don't want spoilers, fast forward to 41 minutes 13 seconds as Tyson goes into quite some depth about the movie. Okay, bye.
So my thoughts on the movie.
Yeah. So
So it was Oculus.
Oculus was the movie, and what was your thoughts on it?
Well, to sum it up, I'll talk a bit more about it, but to sum it up in one word, it was confusing.
Really?
I felt... Did you find it confusing?
Just let me go back. I can't even remember what it was. You start talking about it and then I'll come
All
back.
right, so it was about essentially like a haunted mirror,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
right?
Back.
And there's two siblings, a brother and a sister, and she goes back to their childhood home because she wants to kill the thing that was in the mirror, because they said that it was the reason why her parents died essentially, and the brother is trying to convince her that it was the dad that...
So the
Spoilers, by the way.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
sorry, spoilers.
so the brother had been taken away to a mental.
Yeah, mental
Institution.
institution. So he got taken away to a mental institution, and he got out, and then she's convinced him to go back to their house because she wants to take out the thing that's in the mirror, and she's trying to prove it and all this stuff. And then essentially what this mirror does is it like feeds into your brain, and it makes you see things that aren't there and everything. But it made sense, but it didn't at the same time.
It was all over the place.
So-
yeah.
Like,
It's one of those ones
it
you have to
ju-
watch it twice to understand
It
what's going on.
jumped between time a lot, which sort of threw me off.
So
but-
with my notes,
So we've got
first
another
off-
full in-depth review.
Yeah, I've got another full in
Brilliant.
depth. So the meaning of it. Do you guys know what Oculus means?
Oculus is like
I love how in-depth you
augmented
go with
reality,
this.
isn't it?
The meaning of it is a
Like seeing through a looking glass almost?
round or an eye-like opening or design, such as a circular window, or an opening at the apex of a dome. So
The mirror
have you
itself is
worn?
circular, isn't it?
Have you have
Like
you
the
worn?
virtual reality glass.
Yeah, and you see before you look into it, sort of got that domey look.
Yeah.
So that's what Oculus is. But I think they're going off like Oculus virtual reality sort of thing.
Like Oculus Rift.
Yes.
sort
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, like that.
And so I'm just like points I've done. I've just like so it was like at the start, young girl with a gun. I thought, okay, it's interesting. Then you see a grown woman standing there with mirrors for eyes. If you noticed, all the victims of the past had mirrors for eyes. They were shiny,
Oh
sort
my
of.
god, you pick up so much.
Are you a movie critic?
Yeah, wow.
I've seen this movie twice, and I'll admit I did not pick up
Now-
on that detail.
Yeah,
That's
See,
impressive.
crazy.
We watched that movie with you a few weeks ago, and we were worried about you being on your phone the whole time. But it seems like you pick up more than we think.
Yeah. And like what was his? What was it? Tom, I think.
Tim.
Tim. That's
Tim,
it.
have you got it on your phone there?
Yeah, I'm helping out with the
So
research.
Tim was released from the mental hospital St. Aidan. Okay, do you know what the St. Aidan is the patron saint of? Firefighters.
Jesus, your research is
And
just
the
next
first
level.
victim she talked about, the house burnt down. So I think there might have been a little sort of something
Okay,
similar.
Little bit of
there.
an Easter
that's
egg.
freaky, yeah.
Little bit of
so
an Easter egg.
Sort of a little bit, yeah, an
That's
Easter
cool.
egg.
Yep.
An Easter egg.
Easter egg.
Yeah.
Easter
hidden.
egg is like something
in.
that you put into a movie for people to notice.
It's like a
But
reference.
it's not like
never
it's
heard
like a
that before.
reference or something. But it's not like something that they point
Now I really
out.
want an Easter egg.
It's like
We have some in the cupboard if you want some Easter
My
eggs.
Easter egg's in the cupboard.
it's like a subtle reference.
Yeah, so it's not something that they
deliberately
put in.
there.
They deliberately put it in there, but
Also
it's
make it
not
obvious.
It's not something that they
Would
open-
expect you to pick up.
Yeah, so it's like little things that they put
Okay.
in. Like even in TV shows,
God,
like they reference
yeah.
things and
I think
yeah.
the best example of that is just the Disney timeline. You think about how many Disney movies
Yeah. Did you
have
know-
like little Easter eggs
Yeah.
hidden
Yeah.
throughout.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like for
I love
example
that.
in Monsters Inc. there was a Finding Nemo toy
I was thinking the
in
exact same
Boo's
one.
room.
And the
But
Toy
was it-
Story ball.
I Am
Yeah.
a Legend. No,
I Am Legend with Will Smith.
I Am Legend. Yeah,
That's a good movie.
it's
Good
got
cracking
the
movie.
Batman versus Superman on the billboard.
Does it
One of
actually?
the scenes. Yeah,
Oh.
Oh, I haven't seen
with
that.
zombies sort
I
of.
mean,
thing.
I've seen the movie, but I
Yeah.
don't recall seeing that.
Adam
yeah.
hasn't seen it.
No, now
I think we need to do that.
That's this movie. That's
yeah,
this week's
it is
movie.
Alright,
such
so
a good movie.
Now, see, the story behind me not seeing all of I Am Legend is in high school. It was towards the end of the year, and the teacher was showing us this movie. Is like, you've done well this year. Let's watch this movie. One of the people in the class was too scared by it, so we had to stop watching it. I've never gotten back around to watching it.
Okay, so watch that this
One
week.
of those people were Adam.
It wasn't me. I was upset when I couldn't watch it anymore.
So, with me thoughts, one of the things I thought was weird. At one point, she says, "I reckon you're hungry, Merror." So I reckon she's like really convinced there's something going wrong with this Merror, and like, because Tim went to the mental asylum, what it's called, the hospital, and nothing happened to her, which I reckon was a sort of disappointing thing because they both needed help. But
Yeah, only one got sent off.
But the reason is because the son, Tim, shot the father.
Yeah,
so
he
he
was-
would have been. He would have been.
He would have
like-
got done for murder.
well, it's not. It's like self-defense. But they wouldn't have seen him. Like he would have been. First of all, he was 10, so he's quite young. But they also would have gone, okay, his mental health. He's blaming the death, like all this happening on a mirror. So like, okay, the kid's not sane. So they sent him to a place to get there, where she was just put into the foster system and just going there. So she never got any help.
Was it the mirror that was causing these?
So is that why she put the dog in front of the mirror? Because
There was experiments that she tried to see
Yeah.
if the mirror still had its like
So-
powers, I think.
Okay.
Or
Because
influence,
she
sorry,
was-
I should say.
She was saying like it's the way the mirror works. It feeds on the weak first, so that's why it fed on the plants, it fed on the dog because they weren't strong.
Because there was also that scene when she looks in the window and the mirror is like feeding on the dad's head.
Yeah,
But-
because that was in like the form of another person.
but
Yeah.
is that like getting into his brain?
Yeah, I think that's like a
Sort of-
symbolistic
Okay.
sort of thing.
Because then it was after that when he started
I
to
thought
go a bit crazy.
the lady was giving him a massage.
Yeah. See, I thought the first
No,
time I watched
and-
that, I thought literally speaking, it was a person. But no, I think that's just like a spirit in a way, almost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then it played on our minds as well as the people watching it.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
the son was explaining it, that it was actually another woman he was having an affair with that was in the room, not the mirror.
And that's what tricked the mum off a bit.
So I was talking about another thing, like the girl, and I reckon the reason why the kids saw the woman in the mirror was to weaken the mum mentally. So they bring her up at dinner. What was the woman doing in your office, Dad? What was the woman doing on the stairs? So it's trying to pin the parents against each other, make the mother weaker, because she might have been stronger than the father to take over. It might have been harder to get because she wasn't in the office as much.
Yeah.
Like the mirror is working out how to take its victims and all that.
Honestly, I just want to give credit to Tyson. He's really
Yeah, I still
like,
can't believe this.
like, I never took you for such like a movie.
When I'm given something to do, I'll try to do it as best I can.
I'm actually really impressed. Yeah, this is cool.
I'm actually like, I'm not saying I'm surprised, but it's really, really impressive.
I'm shook.
Jenna's got the shakes. Like, holy shit!
There it is. Oh, don't worry, I'm keeping track.
Yeah.
That's
39. 39.
I'll add that sound effect in it too.
So it's like they were setting everything up to record it, and the way it was like, I don't know why they would do that, because it sort of drains electricity. It was sort of weird, because I think it was more of a, at that point I think it started becoming a mental game.
It definitely was, because the girl was trying. Sorry to jump in, but the girl was almost obsessed with catching it.
Yeah.
So that was like her way to try and put it to bed and get closure
Now-
is to catch it.
I don't mean like to. Again, I'm jumping in. I feel like I do that quite a bit. But I was like, when they went back in and the cameras were turned and they were like against each other, they didn't remember they did that.
Yes.
Which I was kind of like, that was my first like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, that's like the first moment, because we as the audience don't see that. We just go, "Oh, what's happened? Something else." Must
Like,
have gone."
I felt
And then,
crazy watching it because it was playing with my mind so much. It was really well done.
Would you call it a psychological thriller?
I was-
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
psychological.
Maybe I'd
yeah.
say more of a maybe psychological horror. I don't know.
It's definitely a thriller.
So
It was good. I enjoyed it.
like my process on the whole thing, I reckon that, like, you see that one scene where they're outside the house and they're looking in and they're standing next to the mirror. I reckon as soon as they entered that room with the mirror, I don't reckon they left at all.
That's
I think
a
they
decent theory.
stayed in that room the whole time, but everything was just in their head. Does that make sense? Like, it was all in their head, and
That's actually a really good way to look at it because
And they grew old in that house. What?
no, so like fit like mentally
Oh, so they didn't go upstairs and all that.
mentally
just
they
stayed-
were
Yep.
elsewhere,
Everywhere.
but physically they were stuck in the room.
The events that you
They
and the
thought-
audience see
Yeah.
doesn't take
Like
place.
they thought that they were out like fighting against it, but it was just in their head and they weren't actually doing it.
And like with it, like they were talking about how she was documenting, she was going over the top. She was really, I reckon she was pulling at straws trying to make everything work. And I reckon they're kids. And I reckon what he said was true. Like, our father just had an affair. And I think she's just trying to pull it to make it's like, why would my parents do that? Like, why would that happen? I think it was more of one of those things. She was just obsessed with it. Just really.
Yeah, there comes a point where obsession is just scary.
Yeah.
Like,
But then, like, the history of the mirror, too, like that, it dated back such a
But it,
far, like a long time.
well, and the ending of it actually shocked me because he couldn't see her in front of the mirror.
Yeah.
And he thought he was going to break it. And then when we heard that noise of like the...
Oh,
like-
that got me something fierce.
Yeah.
And then I was like...
First
We
time I watched
looked at each other and we were like, what the fruit cake?
You almost did.
I
Yeah.
nearly did. No, but like it was a shocking way to end it.
Yeah.
Like I did enjoy it, but I did find it confusing. But I think if I went back and watched it again...
Oh, 100%. Everything
Or like with
joins
the
up.
video of, because the police were looking back at the video and she was standing there, like when he hit the,
Yeah, so he couldn't...
Yeah,
the mirror
but he
was in
couldn't-
his head.
yeah.
And he couldn't see... It was controlling what they were seeing.
Yeah.
Yes, and controlling what they could talk to and everything. So
Yeah.
like he definitely called the emergency line 911, but I reckon he, like, my theory is he never left the room.
Yeah.
He stayed in that room the whole time.
That makes a
And
lot
the
of sense.
sister as well.
Yeah, they both stayed in the room
Like
the
they were
whole
both
time.
in there, but they were mentally seeing something else.
Well, actually, I'll poke a hole in this theory because the girl Karen Gillan. What's her name? The actress.
The actress, yeah, Karen Gillan.
Karen Gillan. Geez, she's gorgeous. She left the room at one point because remember in the movie her boyfriend came in, and then everything else that followed that. So she at one point or another did leave that room. Maybe it was just Tim that was restricted to it though. But then again, he would have to go out and get her from that room anyway because they were in the hallway. You know what I mean?
See,
Well, he was the one that filmed the boyfriend, wasn't like to see if it was real.
No,
No, she
Karen
did.
got. Oh, Karen. What's her name? Kaylee.
Kaylee.
She got her phone because that's how she looked around from like the broken pot and realized, okay, this isn't real, and then everything's
But
happening.
at
The
the
boyfriend
end-
came in,
But at the end, when supposedly all the victims are lined up against the wall,
which was really cool, by the way,
the fiance wasn't in that.
wasn't she?
He wasn't
Hey.
there.
Hey, well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he wasn't there from memory, but I'm not too sure because there's a lot of people there.
I will go back and watch it again.
Oh no,
I
he
don't-
was
yeah.
there.
He was
Yeah.
I feel like he would have been, yeah.
looking out the window at him.
Oh no, like when they all started coming out, he
Before
was.
Kaylee was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
So
was definitely there.
I feel like that would be a bad, like, just a mistake if they had have purposely left him out.
I don't think the people who worked on that movie made any mistakes.
No, I don't
Every-
think so either.
no, it was done
Like
well.
it was very well written. It was well acted.
Yeah.
The story was interesting.
Confusing but interesting.
Like
I
it
found
was
it
confusing
intriguing.
on my first watch.
Yeah.
But if I went back and watched it again, it would
Yeah.
make much more sense. So, like I love those movies that you have to watch at least twice
Yeah.
to
So-
understand it fully.
Yeah.
With I said, what was it in here? The roles when they were childhood, where he was the weak one and she was the strong one, they ended up changing. And I made like that they changed, so it made it look like he's grown, he's like mentally he's gone, and he's been healthy, and she was the one dragging him down. But I also put in here, the mirror with the victims coming out, sort of around. It reminded me a lot of Insidious, the movie.
I haven't seen that.
Haven't seen it?
No.
Have you seen it?
I've seen it. Insidious
seen
is
it?
quite scary.
Oh, so
But
I'm the old
like-
one now, bugger.
Like the victims, like the Insidious, all the kids that survived or was taken to the other realm were standing around, but they couldn't talk. Only the last one that did it could talk. So I reckon that sort of similar things. Probably
Yep.
had sort of the same people running it. But yeah, and
Was it Insidious? I'm going to see if there's any, like, similarities or anything like that. Like, maybe the same director or something? That'd be
Maybe.
interesting.
No,
Same-
no, not the same director.
same company maybe, but it was sort of similar that, and then it was like I put in me thoughts. This is me thoughts. That was just points.
Jesus.
Me thoughts. I've gone. It was a slow start, but it was necessary for the
The
movie.
payoff was good.
Oh, yeah,
It
it
was
set everything up
necessary.
very
The
well.
Yeah.
payoff was really, really good.
And I truthfully didn't mind the free flowing from the flashbacks to the present. I didn't mind that.
It
'cause
tied in nicely, but it
It was
was
telling two stories at the same time.
yeah.
If that makes sense.
I thought they tied it in quite well, yeah.
Yeah, it was
sort
really
of
well done.
Merged well together.
Because some of those movies, sorry to jump in, some of those movies where they jump from present to past, like, have you seen Sucker Punch?
No.
No.
That does that a lot, and I think
But
that's
no,
an
wait,
example of when they do that poorly.
Isn't Sucker Punch when they go into their dreamland sort of thing?
Isn't
Oh,
that-
yeah, but
that's
like
in-
jumping timelines,
Yeah.
yeah.
Isn't that Inception?
No.
No,
So it's
I
sort
haven't
of,
seen Inception.
You haven't seen Inception?
No,
I haven't either.
Oh my god! Have
I
you
think
seen
I
it?
have. I will need to see a picture of
Like go
it.
into dreams and dreams
It's
with
got Leonardo DiCaprio in it. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in it as well.
It sounds really familiar.
Yeah, I
good
think
one.
if you saw the poster for it, it would you'd probably know.
And then my very last thought. Kaylee is an ass for bringing her brother back, even though he's gotten past it.
I know,
Yeah.
right? I thought that about
I
that as
thought
well,
it was
yeah.
pretty selfish.
Yeah.
Like, why involve him in your obsession?
Yeah. And obviously leading to everything else that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, do you reckon the mirror had gotten into his head? Like, because he tried to leave at the start. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And then something happened.
I reckon it was the fact that it was his sister that was involved. So his
If it
family
was,
ties have kept him
anyone
there.
else, he probably would have been gone and wouldn't look back.
Yeah.
But it's his only family member.
Yeah.
So he sort of puts that aside and goes, okay, I'm going to help my family.
Puts his
Family
ego
first.
aside. And,
Yeah.
Jenna, your thoughts on the movie?
It was good. It was confusing. I must admit I was cooking tea and watching it.
yeah,
So I probably missed out on,
some key parts.
yeah.
Good to
It
know.
was good. I did enjoy it. Like, I wanted to see the end,
Yeah.
if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
so we paused, had dinner, and then we went back and watched the end of it.
Yeah.
So now the ratings of it.
Well, hang on,
Ratings.
Adam, do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah, sorry.
Final thoughts.
Would watch again.
Would
watch.
watch again.
Would
yeah.
watch again.
Yeah.
I'd watch it. I'd probably give it, out of a 5,
Yeah.
I'd probably give it a 3.5.
Tyson,
I would give it a 4.
Jenna.
I'll be about 3.5 too, I reckon.
Yeah.
Now I have to say because I obviously
Did you watch it again this week?
No, I haven't. But I did suggest to watch this movie because I knew how good it was and everything like that. I also showed my other group of mates as well, because we all like had a movie night and everything. I suggested this. They all had pretty much the exact same reaction as you guys had.
Yeah.
So I think it's very consistent. Like I think it's a consistent
It
movie.
got. I looked it up and got good ratings online as well. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't see a bad review about it.
I quite like it, but I do think it is a little confusing, a little bit
Yeah, make sure
ambiguous.
you're not
But
tired when you
the
watch
second time you
Yeah.
watch it. Oh well, yeah, the two.
Yeah.
The second time.
Second time you watch it, it connects so many dots. So
Yeah.
I would give it a solid 3.75.
That's very specific.
He's
Now-
really like in depth with his
Okay.
numbers.
Yeah. Now,
Oh, yeah.
see,
Yeah.
Out of 100, well, I reckon we'll put a little tally on like on the thing. Out of 100, what we give him, and we might change the order as it goes on. It was a 73.75 out of 100.
Wait, did you just do the numbers then? Like for what we just did?
Yep.
We did too.
that's
Okay.
the average. So that's not bad.
So
What was the average for the movie last week?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
so
Vivarium.
what was it? Oh,
I gave it a 3. You
Don't
gave
even
it a
say
2.
the name.
1 plus 1.5 plus 3.
Oh, I haven't seen it
And-
yet, so you're gonna have to
so
put that one on hold or just do them.
Just
like
do
that.
it, just for us 3. While we're sort of talking about things that play on your mind or like
With
scare
it,
you,
So it's funny. I did a little bit of googling. Phobia is a fear of mirrors.
Actually, quickly, I forgot to mention this before. Side note: do you say it mirror or mirror?
mirror.
Daisy, come here.
All right, cut this out. Cut this bit out.
yeah. Come here, please. Come here, please. So we have subject
Hold
number
on.
one
Can
in
I
the room.
can I ask the question?
Yes, you can.
So Daisy, if you go into the bathroom,
Yes.
right, and you want to like put makeup on or like do your hair, what do you look in?
The mirror.
Mirror.
The mirror.
Mirror.
Okay, that's fine.
Mirror.
Thank you. That is all.
Thank you to my lovely partner.
This
Thank
should
you.
be another Parmi, buddy.
So
Now,
Thank you.
yeah, I thought maybe
Merror.
while we're still sort of on the topic of like scary things, we'd talk about some funny phobias that we we're thinking about and that we
Funny
found
phobias.
online.
Phobias are real, Adam.
No, I know they're real, but there's some really
Not funny.
there's some really strange
Stop playing
ones.
footsies on the couch. You sickos.
yeah, so yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's Eostophobia.
Here, give us a look. I might have it. This is the very top one, yeah?
Yeah, very top one.
Isotropophobia.
Yep.
Eisoptropobia.
Yeah, and it's a fear of mirrors. And I put a little thing that most doctors probably say. It's like a fear of people looking in the mirror and having self issues about themselves.
Relatable.
Or it might also be they don't like the way things are distorted in mirrors. So like those haunted houses, how they've got the curved
Oh, yeah.
mirrors and they change it.
Mm.
And
Sometimes they make me feel good, like if you get the skinny one. When the one you get makes you short and frumpy and walk past them.
I was
Do
gonna
you know
make,
they actually have like in the change rooms, like in
they make you look fatter.
no, they
Skinnier.
Skinnier.
Sorry, yeah.
You had a 50-50 chance to get that one right.
And I still got it wrong.
You try it on, you're like, oh, this looks really good, and then you get home and try it on again, you're like, what the fudge?
Yeah. Maybe you need to install one of those mirrors in your house, Jenna.
Yeah.
Now,
And she took that personally.
this is one that I have known about for a really long time, and I think it's on your list as well.
no, I left it off this list on purpose.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Anatidaphobia. Anatidaphobia is the fear that a duck may be watching you.
Yep.
Not even making that up.
Yeah.
Like-
Gonna get you.
People who experience this phobia may not necessarily be worried that a duck might attack them, simply just that it is looking at them.
Okay, now I have to interject and jump in. Whenever I'm around at Lake Wendouree, I do have this fear because
it's not
Swans.
swans.
Swans are
Swans.
different.
But those things are scary.
Yeah. Jesus.
Like I think I've got like 11 on my list.
11. Are we going to unpack all of them or just pick your favourites?
We can unpack them all.
Just
I'm not
summarize
fussed.
a couple, I think.
So-
Don't go into too much depth.
Hippopotamus.
Oh, don't even try. I know this one.
It's the fear of long words.
It is.
Oh,
literally
and it's
such a
really
word.
long.
Yeah.
Isn't that ironic?
How many letters are in it? Like count them up.
A few moments later.
Oh my god, it's still
Oh my
going.
God.
Still going.
Hang on,
I think 33.
I'll try and pronounce it. It's. Oh Jesus.
Can we all try and pronounce it, please?
Yeah, we'll take it in turns. Hippopotomonstrosoquistadalis deliopia. Oh shit.
No, I want a quesadilla.
Yeah. With a dollop of sour
Now,
cream.
I don't know if this is out of pocket, but can we get Bella to try and pronounce it?
Oh, good luck.
Okay.
Will you try?
Bella, this is your podcast debut. Come over here.
Hang on. I need to find the word. Hang on. Yeah, okay, there it is.
All right, come over here, Bella.
last
So,
name
just to
down.
clarify, this is the phobia of long words.
Which in itself is a damn long word.
I reckon it's a J. It's like,
Here, try Bella.
Give it a try.
It's like the ABC. Hippopotamus. I can't. Phobia.
Hippopotomonstrosoquipedaliophobia. Hippopotom. No, I'm out.
okay.
All right, let me try.
I was okay.
Hippopotomonstrosoquipedaliophobia.
Okay, well that I basically spoon fed you that one. So
Do you want to try, Jenna? Give it a go. I just think
Thank
it's
you, Bella,
ironic that
special
that is
guest
the
for
fear of
jumping
long
on the
words.
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Hip hop. Hippopotamomentorosoquignane blah blah blah.
I'm going to try.
I think that was the closest we've had.
Tyson, did you see how many characters it had? Like how many letters?
I think about 33 I counted.
So that's more than the alphabet, Bella. So you've done well on that one.
So I've got
In one word.
So I've got. I'll say the phobia. I'll try to say it the best I can, and you
And we
guys
guess
try
it.
to guess the meaning.
Okay.
I like this. Yeah.
I don't know. See, that one didn't really have much to do with the. Yeah, I don't know.
Like a fear of it. By the
Yeah.
way, how can you have a fear of long words besides that we struggled saying it?
Don't show them the dictionary.
Yeah.
Phobia.
Fear of phobias.
Oh, this one's stupid. Yeah.
Is that a
Yeah.
fear of? Imagine
Yep.
being scared of phobias.
I was going to say
Scared
something
of
about a
fear
picture.
itself.
A better pigeon. You mean a pig on?
Pigeon.
Bibliophobia.
Bibliophobia. Fear of books.
Bible or something? Yeah, books. Like a library, maybe?
Is it fear of books?
Yep. Bontonophobia.
No idea.
Bontonophobia.
Fear of
Those
Bon Jovi.
bonbons, you
Fear of
crack it.
fear of bonfires.
No. A fear of plants.
Plans.
Yeah.
Like plants?
Plants.
Oh,
Like,
I thought you said plans. That's
Yeah,
me.
me too.
Plans.
I have a fear of plans. If someone doesn't
Plans.
cancel, I'm like, shit.
you
That's 3. Damn it.
the instant realization that you messed up.
That's really disappointing. Oh gosh.
You know how many people love your laugh, by the way, Jenna?
I think that's going to be the selling point of the podcast is just Jenna's laugh.
So many people that I've shown this podcast already or like clips to it and have heard your laugh, they just go, she's got a really great
we
laugh.
actually got a comment on YouTube saying,
Oh,
Jenna,
that's
your
cool.
laugh is fantastic. I found out, I actually know who put that comment on too.
oh, who was it?
Woman from work. Remember
shout
who I
out
was
to
telling
Woman
you
from
about
Work.
you to be friends with?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not going to say her name,
No, yeah.
but
Or if you did, I'll just bleep it out.
How come you just did not tell me that? And like, I just had this. Now I know that who it is.
no, because she didn't know you.
I know,
And
yeah.
she's complimenting
Yeah.
you.
Arachnophobia.
Arachnophobia, not spiders, because it's arachnophobia.
Yep.
Arachnophobia. Jenna,
A
close
rats.
No.
Fear of rats.
your... Wrath? I don't
What
know.
the freaking yawns?
That's a hard one.
A fear of numbers.
Oh yeah, I've actually heard of that before.
So,
I haven't.
like they're saying it could be all numbers or just like
A certain
13
number.
or
Yeah.
12.
See,
So
I'm a bit funny about like the number 13. It's
what
just
about-
known
this is one of my favourite ones.
666. You know, my auntie refused. This is your mum, Jenna. She refused to buy the movie The Omen, which is about the devil's child, because
Yeah.
it was supposed to be cursed. So the one movie she hasn't got in her house and never will is The Omen.
Have you seen The Omen?
Yeah.
Have you?
Shit's fucked. Sorry, I had to tell you that.
That's two.
That's two in one go. Double whammy.
Barophobia?
Fear of
Going
soap.
to the bar?
Nah.
Barophobia, fear of metal bars.
Nah.
Pole dancing?
Fear of strippers.
A fear of gravity.
What?
It's
You wouldn't even be able to live on the planet if you're scared of gravity.
it's the worry that gravity will cause you to fall, to have serious injury or death, or that an object will fall on top of you.
Well, that just
Oh,
depends
well,
on
that
where you're
makes
jumping
sense,
from.
because
Yeah.
maybe I've got that, because you don't want to have, like, an air conditioner fall on your noggin.
Okay.
Is that what you do when you walk past an air conditioner?
I look at it and I stare at it and make sure it doesn't fall on me.
I just think back to
could take that.
Zombieland, the zombie kill of the week when the lady pulls the thing up, falls on the
Yep.
zombie.
That's a good movie, that.
Bathophobia? Bathomophobia?
Bartholomew phobia.
Having
Yep.
a bath and getting wrinkly?
Nope.
That's Jenna's phobia.
Yeah.
Bartholomew, the fear of little yellow skinned dudes with spiky hair.
No.
What is it?
Fear of steps and slopes.
Really?
See, how do
Yeah.
these relate?
So this one
That's so weird.
the Greek word bathophobia, bathomi, is steps. The word steps. So that's how that one came out.
Now,
I don't
I
see
don't
any
mean to
relation there.
interrupt your list of phobias, Tyson, but I've just found one that might relate to Isabella. Nomophobia. What do we think that is?
Fear of small people or gnomes.
The fear of being without a smartphone.
Here I am.
I always,
Here I am reading off my smartphone.
I always hear from Bella, "Oh, Adam, my phone's broken. I don't want to be without it."
sleep.
Literally, Bella said the other day, I cried myself to sleep because I didn't have my phone with me.
Porphyromphobia.
Or formophobia.
Porphyromphobia. I'm not really sure
So
how
a
to pronounce
phobia
say-
is like not being able to pronounce a word.
it. Nah.
I would have said stage fright or something like that.
I just found a really good one.
The fear of the colour purple.
What? Yeah, how do these have any relation?
Tyson's
Try,
jumper.
try saying that.
The
Bottom one. The
porphyrophobia.
Yep.
That sounds like purple. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give him
I
that.
was just
I-
butchering it.
Yeah.
I've just found one.
Go on.
Iraqi.
Iraqinophobia?
It's not the fear of Middle Eastern people.
Yeah, I'm glad you went that.
Arachabatrophobia.
This is what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
The fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your
Oh,
mouth.
no, I've heard of that. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
What's another good
Right,
one?
I've got my last one. Last one.
All right.
Heliophobia.
Fear of helicopters.
So
Nope.
a fear of saying hello to people.
Nope.
That's me.
Heliophobia.
Heliophobia. Oh, maybe like fear of going to hell.
No. A fear of the sun or sunlight or any bright light.
Well, that's just Daisy.
Jesus.
Daisy's a vampire. Has to have the room completely dark to
Now-
fall asleep.
I'll give you one more, just for the end of it. Optophobia. Optophobia.
Fear
Afraid of
glasses.
Optus.
No, that's fair. I'd be scared of Optus as well. Optophobia is the fear of opening one's eyes.
Imagine walking around the rest of your life with your eyes closed.
No, someone opening your eyes. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Oh, so it's not like you opening your eyelids, it's someone else forcing your eyelids open like that. Okay, yeah.
No,
Well, that
hold
makes a
on.
bit more sense, 'cause that's
No,
freaky.
this fear can be extremely debilitating, as it is hard for an individual to carry out daily activities without opening their eyes.
Debilitating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
so,
usually associated with a generalized anxiety disorder.
so
Yeah, fair.
before we finish with phobia talk, my brother said I could say this. He's got like a fear or a disliking to having ink on his skin.
He'll never get a tattoo.
Yeah, or like writing on his hand. With
Really?
a pen or
Interesting.
an ink. And
I'm
so,
gonna look that up.
and I couldn't find anything like what it's called. It's like a fear of his. He doesn't
Maybe it's
want
just specifically
anything.
just him that's worried about it.
ink. Yeah.
Maybe it was like from your mum being like, "Don't write on your skin, you'll get ink poisoning."
Sounded-
I say that all the time.
Pentiliophobia.
What is it?
Show me.
Pentiliophobia is the fear of ink or the fear of a pen marking you with its ink.
Oh.
And that's a good one.
Wow. That was just
Send that
just
to
a-
me. Send that
That
to
was
me.
just a collective. Oh. Now, is that all we were going to talk about? I think we should.
So what's
wrap-
your phobia?
Oh, my phobia.
Yeah.
I
I haven't
honestly,
heard Tyson's.
Yeah, we'll go around and see what
Yeah.
actually
I would
one of our fears are.
honestly, I think heights or spiders.
Yeah.
is a big one for me. Clowns,
Clowns.
yeah.
Clowns we've
Yeah.
established.
So I've got three main ones: clowns, spiders, heights.
Yeah.
Mine's probably snakes and heights. I reckon. I'm not a big
Heights
fan
is
of
a
heights.
general one for a lot of people.
Well, what is it
So
they
that's
say?
arachnophobia.
They say you're
When you're
born,
born.
with two fears. I'm pretty sure:
Yeah, I've heard
Falling.
this.
the fear of falling or heights,
Yep.
and the fear of loud sounds. And all the other ones are
Learned throughout your life, yeah.
it's either learnt throughout your life
Are
or
they more
engraved.
fears though than phobia, or is that the same thing?
It's a fear.
Synonyms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
and the other ones are either you learn, like you learn traits from like, oh my God, that was scary,
You pick up. Yeah.
or it was ingrained by your parents.
Yeah.
Yep. That's really fascinating though, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
the human mind is such an interesting place. We can unpack that more another episode. And I think that's it. Because I'm trying to wrap it up because I don't want to get waxed. I don't want
you
to get
get
waxed. I don't want to get waxed. I'm trying to wrap it up.
Housekeeping at the end.
Yeah, we'll do that later.
Sorry.
But, fears. Jenna, do you have any?
I really dislike wrinkly hands, especially if like they're touching underwater. Like
So,
Oh, I have heard that is a legitimate one. Yeah.
Yeah.
what, like old people, you're right touching their...
like if my hands are not wet, then that's fine.
So, if your hands are wet in general, you don't like touching your hands when they're
No,
wet.
like to wash my hands is fine,
Yeah.
but as soon as they start getting wrinkly, I can't touch anything.
Do you know why your fingers get all wrinkly?
Is it to stop absorbing water or something?
No,
It's
it's
to
for
grip things.
It's actually a
Oh,
sponge.
yeah, I have
Yeah.
heard that.
Yeah, so it
like
stops
an-
you absorbing anymore, and it helps you to grip underwater.
It's like
Yeah.
an evolutionary thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It like literally nearly makes me spew. So like if I go swimming, I couldn't teach the kids to swim because I can't touch them under the water. Like it's horrible.
It's like,
Still-
let's go for a swim, kids. You're
Have fun!
I can't get you.
Grab my foot. Grab my foot.
I still couldn't do it. 'cause
Gives
it's
him a
like,
stick.
Even
Grab
it's
the
just-
stick!
Hey, sink or swim, kids. There's one way or the other.
Yeah, and probably heights as well. I'm really, really bad with heights.
I hate heights.
I do with heights. Like, I wouldn't go like at work. I wouldn't go walking around on like a little bit
Like a
of like,
scaffold building or something.
no, I can walk on scaffold, but it's when it's very fine.
Yeah.
But I'm fine when I'm working high or up high. It's when I look over the edge
Yeah,
don't
and
look down.
see the ground.
yeah.
Like you're walking around a roof and you're on like 35 mil. Like
I think
you got
it's-
to walk around and you got to look down to walk.
It's just the fear of, like, you look down and you're like, what's going to happen if I fall down there?
Yeah.
It's the fear of falling.
Do you want to go skydiving though? Because for me,
Oh.
I used to be afraid of heights. Now I'm sort of iffy on it, meh. But I would love to go skydiving. That's on my bucket list.
Well, you think about it. They say
Jenna's shaking her head.
They say
No way.
like skydiving lasts for about 20 seconds. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I think it'd be longer than that.
Depends
Depending
on-
how high.
No, it depends.
how
Because
high
I'm pretty
you
sure
fly.
like, for the
Altitude.
commercial ones, they drop you off
Yeah.
at lower height than like the real pros. But I'm pretty sure it's like 20 to 30 seconds. I'm pretty sure. Oh, something like that.
I just don't think it's worth the time.
I
and
would
money.
think that you would have a fear of stairs.
Oh, and when you pushed me down the stairs when I was a kid.
I don't understand how I could have pushed him down the stairs when I was down the stairs and he,
He was at the top.
yeah, and he
You
fell
know,
down.
there was a baby gate that was at the bottom. Like, I was at the top, must have gotten
I
out.
was behind the baby gate. You were.
I took the baby gate off with
I
my
may
head.
have opened the baby gate and said, "Go up there, Adam."
Did you? I was going to say.
Jenna's in denial, but she pushed me down the stairs.
Everyone can remember that moment of Adam falling down the stairs when you were like 3.
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah,
Everyone knew where they were at that moment.
I don't know. I don't know how you survived.
Where were you on this day in 2007?
Definitely down the bottom
Because
of the stairs.
no, Mum told me that I didn't roll down like sideways. I rolled over,
Yeah,
like forwards, like, and my head was like tilted up, and I did a roll, and I kept doing that down the stairs. I'm surprised my neck didn't snap in.
Well, that answers a lot of questions.
Yeah, solves a lot
And
of
it
theories.
answers a big question that Jenna pushed me down the stairs.
How can I push you? We're gonna get like a forensic freaking scientist into
Do you know what we need to do one week? Lie detector.
Yes. Yeah. Getting back to the fears just quickly. You touched on irrational fear of wrinkles. Rhytophobia. RHYTIPHOBI.
Right.
Any other fears?
Just heights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spiders.
For me, I have trypophobia.
Yours is a spider.
So
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
when it's
moths,
either like
birds.
Everything.
Yeah. Life.
Goddamn, can I speak here?
Sorry, Colesy. We're on our own tangent here.
Yeah, I've got trypophobia, so it's like irrational fear of like holes and like weird. Even just saying the word holes.
So what? You
Izzy
don't
has
like the movie with Shia LaBeouf holes?
I mean, in theory, probably not. I haven't seen it, but I know.
You haven't seen it?
I know it exists.
What's the scene from when it's like, I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad.
I have no idea what you're saying
Yeah.
right now.
That's from that movie, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie for a while.
Well,
It's
I've
been a
also
long
got thalassophobia, which is like
Fear of the
big-
ocean.
Yeah, big open bodies of water. Bloody TikTok, my algorithm hates me because it shows me like, phobia test, and every single time it's both thalassophobia and trypophobia, and it scares me every
Do you
single
think
time.
at any point you're just going to stop watching the phobia videos, Colesy?
No, the thing is, this is what I hate, because I press the thing that says I'm not interested, do not show me this. TikTok says, okay, we'll try and show you less of this. What happens the next
Show
day?
you
The exact
more.
same video.
It's because you keep talking about it.
Apparently, they know I'm... Yeah, they hear me.
iPhones are listening.
I hate holes.
Isn't it weird though? Like you talk about something and then it pops up on your Facebook feed 3 hours later.
We're not going to pinball into that one. Fears, next, what have you got?
I told you my fears.
Oh, no, yeah, we'll talk about it, yeah.
You're just trying to get me to say it again. I'm going to get the shakes.
No.
So,
There's just quickly, there's another really weird fear that I don't know what the name is, but I know it's like fear of very big statues. What's that called? You know the one I'm talking about?
yeah, I was going to put it on, but I'm like,
Statuophobia, I reckon right now.
I've got too many. I was looking through and I'm like, I'm alright. Oh, I've got too many. I can't.
Because there's a lot of really weird ones. Megalophobia is a type of
Megalodon.
anxiety disorder in which a person experiences intense fear of large objects. I think that's kind of fair. Actually, I tell you what, I don't have a
Big
fear of this, or if there's
Tyson's
a
feet
name of it.
They're quite big. You know what they say about a man with big feet?
Big zogs.
Oh, you're talking about Tyson's Crocs down there, right?
His actual feet.
Oh, his actual feet. Okay.
They're my Crocs.
His,
Oh, well.
his hoofs. He's got big hoofs.
Size 13.
All right.
13.
If anyone wants to get me shoes.
I didn't finish my thing again.
Sorry,
That's why I feel neglected. This is why I sit behind the camera. I was going to say, I don't have a fear of it, but it's more I get creeped out when things that are small are very, very big. And I'm talking, before you make any jokes, like insects and like little things like that. Like I'm talking a massive grasshopper or something like
When
that.
it's like on a microscope.
Kind of, but not really.
No, for example, like they zoom it in really, really close and you see the
Oh,
little details on their
Don't even get me
face.
started on
On
what an
ants.
ant's face looks like.
Yeah.
That
Coles is
freaks me
getting
out.
really heated.
I am. I'm getting the shakes. I'm talking about trypophobia. It's not great.
Now, Tyson,
Thalassophobia?
this is going to be Tyson's favourite time of the night.
So housekeeping.
Oh
We've got
yeah.
a few things to keep up from.
We've
Yep.
also been going for about an hour at this point. So
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, and long episodes are alright.
So the swear jar tally at the moment.
Oh god, I'm on 40, aren't I?
Tyson, you have not sworn at all.
Yeah, he
You're still on
hasn't.
10. You're doing
That is
very
actually
well.
really impressive.
Yeah.
He's really keen to get this.
Yeah.
No, your self-control is
Yeah, it's really good.
is respectable. Jenna, you've sworn 3 times this episode, so
17.
total for you.
I thought she saw more throughout the thing, didn't she?
I don't think so, but I'll fix it in post.
Yep.
I'll add a few sound bites of her swearing already. I've got
17.
to go through. I can just add one in randomly. Adam. We both have the same first name, so I call you Max.
Yes.
Also
You
many
have,
42.
and I was still yet to tell you about my car situation, but
Oh,
that's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, tell us about your car situation.
Oh, long story short, I've always loved the idea of getting a classic car, and with
Yeah.
my Commodore now being fixed, I have 2 cars. But I'm only ever the kind of person to drive 1 car at a time. Like I don't need 2 because otherwise, one's
Well, you
just
can't
gonna
really
sit
drive
there.
2 cars at a time.
No, well, that's exactly
can
right.
Biologically impossible.
It's not possible. So I'm in a situation where I have to get rid of one of my cars. And the thing is, I love the idea of having my 2015 Holden Commodore VF as that classic car that I could hold on to and make into a classic car. But then again, I've got my new Kia Sorento Sport Plus, and that is a beautiful car. It's got a lot more safety features. It's very in tune to what I need and what I want to
Practical.
drive. Practical, yes. So I've got to get rid of one of my cars.
Oh, think about it. So, to get it on Club Regos, it's got to be older than 25 years old.
Yeah, 20, 25 years, yeah.
25 years.
I wasn't sure which one it was, yeah.
So, that means that car will be like to go on club plates.
In 2030. Because 25
No.
years, my 2015
no.
Commodore, yeah.
That's
Not-
15.
That's
Yeah,
50.
2015.
So, it needs
Yeah,
to
but
be
you said 2030.
Oh, sorry, 2040.
2040.
Yeah.
So, that's a long time
I
away.
know, it really is. Oh, yeah, I don't have enough patience for that. Nah, bugger that.
No, that's 17 years away.
So, I reckon
Are
there's
we
only
gonna-
one thing we got left.
I've been dreading this.
We have a special guest here ready to do it. She's been looking at me. She's
So-
been waiting.
We because I swore the most on the last.
No, because you said you wouldn't swear.
Yeah, that was the bet that you made upon yourself.
In episode 3, you
failed.
said, I will not swear.
Okay.
And you swore at one point, and you're like, what do I have to do to me? And then I'm like,
I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
So I wasn't. I
Adam
wasn't
had his back arch. What do I have to do?
I was on all fours.
I'm pretty sure you even said daddy.
and I just thought waxing would be funny. So we're going to probably get it up and put it on TikTok.
I
Yep.
think we need to record the sound of it happening.
Oh,
in...
we
Yeah.
will, but we
Yeah.
can't do it on the microphones. We'll just get it on like
phone.
a phone video
Yeah.
or something.
And then add it into
Yeah.
this.
we can have that at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
Oh,
what was that? Medication time.
Got somewhere you gotta be, huh?
Yeah,
I love that
medication.
we all know that.
We spend too much time together.
Right,
All right,
who's
well-
wrapping this up?
All
Okay,
right.
well, where's the wax strip?
Yeah.
All right. So
bench
Is it on the bench?
this is officially the end of the episode, but we have a little bit of extra.
So this is going to be the end of the episode. We're going to wax him, and he's probably going to swear a few times, hopefully.
Make
but
it to 40.
because it's technically the end of the episode.
You might as well
No,
make
no.
it to 40.
We're not going to say goodbye until after the waxing.
Oh, all right then.
But also check out the TikTok for the full video. TCast with
Yep.
JAT. Jeez, I butchered that. TCast with JAT.
Oh no, it looks like we can't find it, so we might have to just postpone this.
Oh no. Oh no.
We're gonna have to postpone the waxing, unfortunately, which is not that much of a disappointment to me.
And Tyson's left the room as well, so it's just us three. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, Tyson, where'd you put them?
Oh, you've hidden them.
I actually swear to God, I didn't even know where you put them.
So we have decided to go ahead with the waxing whilst we're still on air and recording. So it's just Adam and myself at the moment. It's the two Adams. How's that?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Adam squared.
Adam squared.
That's kind of freaky when you think about it.
Too
like
many
that.
of us in the room.
Yeah, there literally is just two of us in the
Yeah.
room.
So
We're
why?
the only ones here.
So you're saying we can't record it on the microphones? Can't you just hold it near
Oh,
me?
I was thinking like we could just do like a bonus thing, as in like just import it at the end. But yeah, this would be fine.
I swear I have not hidden them
No, you just wanted to buy yourself more
because
time.
I told you that I would do it.
Well, don't look at me. I haven't got them. Take us through your thoughts with this waxing that is very imminent.
Well, I haven't actually been waxed in a long time.
Bikini line.
No, it was my ex-girlfriend was doing waxing for her beauty
Of course,
course.
yeah, fair.
I think we're going to take a quick break.
Yeah, I think we might have to.
Yeah.
So we're back. We ended up finding the wax strips. I left them in the car. And so before we get into it, have you ever been waxed before, Adam?
I have.
Okay.
Long time ago.
A long
Where
time
did you
ago.
get waxed last time, Adam?
He was telling me
I think
before
it
the
was on
break it was
lower-
bikini line.
No, it wasn't. No, it was on my lower back because my
Your lower
ex-girlfriend...
crack. What?
So what I said lower back because my ex-girlfriend was doing waxing for her...
So
Of course.
pull your sleeves up.
Are we doing my leg or my arm?
Do it with both arms at the same time.
No, not at the same time.
One at a time then.
Yeah, one of
What's worse, one at a time or one...
I think you need to do one at a time and then find out.
Yeah, one at a time.
This is such a mistake.
Hey, you're the one who made the bet.
I told you do it on your legs.
Where should I do it? On my leg or...
Because
It's up to you. We go away next week.
yeah, exactly.
Will you wear shorts or will you wear
Got a full on crowd here too. We've got an audience and everything.
Your chest or
Do the 40-year-old virgin chest wax.
over the nipple.
so-
Over the nipple.
Over the nipple, yeah. Oh.
Molly, what do you think?
No, you choose.
You're a big boy, make your own decision, come on.
If you answer on your legs, you can hold your own microphone.
Alright. Tyson!
We're getting a live reaction here. Make sure that microphone stays near his mouth.
So I pull it this way.
So put it.
So I'll
So
put it
put-
on for you.
Oh god, I don't know if I
So
want
do you
to
want
do
it?
this.
Do you want it on the same, both on the same leg, or do you want it on two different legs?
I don't know.
Wait, are there
Front
two
and back.
You're going to have to even it out on either leg.
Two. Do that one.
Oh god.
Quick, tell me where.
This is a mistake.
For the
So,
record,
put one
swear
there,
jar does
one
not
there.
count in this moment.
No, it does.
Oh, swear jar does count?
Swear jar.
Okay.
Look, I'm back now, Adam.
Okay. This
Fuck.
does count for the swear jar.
Fuck.
I'm gonna twist in his back.
Wait.
I'm pretty sure that was at least 6.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I think he's gone to 40 now.
This is gonna hurt. No, hold on. We gotta do this one first.
Wait,
Okay.
who's doing it? So what way do I put it?
Oh,
Upwards.
ah.
But Bella, so hold this. I'm
Please
gonna
don't
show
scream in
you.
my ear.
So hear this. See this?
Yeah.
You have to like
In the
put
center.
tension on it and rip it up.
This is such a mistake.
So what have we
I
learned?
fucking hate you, Bella.
Look what you did to me.
No, I'm only joking. I'm stressing out. I'm saying things I'm not meaning.
So,
I'm actually nervous.
if you
don't
hand it
wanna
over to
do
me,
it.
I can do
What are you
one.
gonna do? Put that on your leg every day? There is a microphone on the
I'm scared. I don't want to
Don't, don't sit on the chair
I'm
anymore.
not gonna put. I'm not gonna put. So I'm not gonna pull. I don't know. So I
She's
pull
just-
that way.
You gotta pull it up.
Do you want Mum to help you?
So you go like
Can you apply
this.
pressure when I'm
Stop.
done
It
with it?
feels so exhilarating.
Please
for
don't screw my
audio
ears. I'm
listeners.
scared.
So you go like this, and you pull up that way.
Okay.
Please
You want me
refer to
to
the
do it? You
TikTok
want me to do
page
it?
for the visual
Little-
of what you're experiencing and listening
Do
to
it.
right
Do
now.
it.
Oh, can I show the camera? Oh. Tyson, show me the thing.
Silky smooth.
Oh, that is gross.
Oh, that really hurt.
Follow Tcast with JAT on TikTok to see the full video.
And you know what they do at most places? They put it back on and try to pull it off again and again.
Yeah.
Yeah, they try and get like the full usage out of the wax on the strip.
Nah. Nah.
Oh, that is
You don't want to do it?
crispy clean.
Ooh.
Oh, far out. That really hurt.
You want it on the same leg?
Don't
Nah.
scream though.
You should do it underneath you.
Please don't scream.
Knees.
No.
Yeah, behind the back of your knees.
I don't like you, Daisy.
Yeah.
No.
Next
because-
to it.
No.
Why?
That really hurt.
That's how I felt, Adam. That's how I
Bro.
felt.
That really hurt.
Look what you did to her poor leg, and that was just with bloody. Hey.
It's just.
Revenge is sweet.
All right, where are you gonna do it?
Come on.
Do it on his head.
Do it on this leg.
On his head.
Please don't scream
Do it
in
on
my
his
ear.
ankle.
Yeah, so he's now doing
So
his
did you
left,
see how Tyson?
Yeah.
not ankle. What was that? Shin.
Alright.
Yeah, left shin
He
now.
might scream.
He did his
in your
right
ear,
shin
so you need to
before.
be prepared.
Actually, it was like the side of his
If
calf.
you do scream, just please like not that.
Well,
Oh.
Addie, I can't really help what happens. Oh,
Okay,
God.
so just lean back, Adam. Lean back.
No.
Lean back.
I'm alright.
Relax.
I'm alright.
Relax.
See how Tyson ripped it off?
Yeah. So
Addie.
you
Hang
like,
on, hang on, hang on, hang on.
Addie, I don't think this is a good idea.
We think
Why
it's a
is
great
it good
idea.
You've never done this before.
She's so keen.
I've had an experience on my Barbie doll.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, this is real life.
Okay, okay.
I
Alright,
had to
let's
go
do it.
lift
Get
up
ready.
here.
Oh God.
Scared.
I don't
You can't.
He's scared of a
trust her
child.
to do it.
Why?
I don't know.
Just do it, Addison. Just do it. Go.
Oh, right.
You have to pull really hard, Addison.
Bite the bullet. Come on.
Oh.
Stop moving your leg.
Stop it.
1, 2, 3, go. Oh!
That was good because it was nice and slow as well.
There.
Oh, that was worse.
Yay!
Show the strip. Where is it?
Oh my God. Oh. Now,
Grotty.
That-
Look at his leg.
now, just to put into context, I'm going away to Queensland next week. I'm going to be wearing nothing but shorts.
So I reckon we should use the whole
Do the whole legs.
No,
You got to even it out now. You know,
We are
cyclists
finished.
wax their whole leg.
I'm not a cyclist, mate.
Good.
So,
You got some sanity
I
about you.
reckon that was a good way to end the episode.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
What's next week?
I love how I didn't even.
I'm not doing. No, I'm done. I'm not doing any more punishments.
That was so.
Well, don't make any silly bets.
Don't make any
Rip it
bets.
off.
I won't make
Why
any more
was
bets.
I expecting it to be hard?
Okay, so on that note, guys, thank you for joining our podcast. I hope to hear you guys. I hope you guys listen next time.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Yowee!
Woohoo!
Yahoo!